Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy FX Major. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to do your analysis, how to find an entry. Now, when you wake up in the morning, how do you find an entry, or how do you look for a setup, and how you narrow down to a point you get an entry? That's what we'll be talking about. So I'll pick one of the boom and crash markets and talk about. All right, so but look at this video here. This trade that is running right now, you can see we are in good profits. We were in like $1,300 profit from $180. Okay, from $180, and it's still running and still expecting market to drop. All right, this analysis, I did this analysis. Yeah, I did this analysis yesterday while I was in class, a live session with my team, which I told the market would be dropping. VIX 2518 will be dropping because we have a lot of levels below that market want to fill up before the final move. All right, so we're actually expecting the market to do exactly what we said, and as so much time God, market gave us an opportunity to jump in and make some profits. You can see from our entry, market didn't even retrace at all. Just started moving into profits without any form of retracement. You see that, any form of retracement. So our entry was superb. All right, so that's one thing about planning your trade. You know what you're doing. Look for a setup, do your analysis, create your story, and plan your trade. You don't rush it. Allow it to play out. It will definitely come to your position because the market is not stingy at all. The market is always ready to give you profits, give you money every time. But if you're not patient, you will be left out, or you'll be kicked out before it gets to your position. So while I'm trying to show you guys how to do your analysis from top to your entry, do well to appreciate me by smashing the like button, drop some good comments, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. And also check the description box to join the free Telegram channel. I'll be using Crash 50 to show you guys how I find entry every day. I get setups every day. So on the Crash 50, I love Crash 50 lately because that's been my best guy. It has been my best guy, and it has been giving me so much money. Whenever I enter, I am pleased, I'm happy, I feel like, yeah, this is the guy. So even when it takes some money from me, I still feel like on a good day it gives me money. So I'll be analyzing Crash 50 for us to see how I find my setup. Now, the first thing when I want to find my setup, sometimes I don't want to go to the weekly. I only go to the weekly mostly when I am a bit confused on the daily time frame, and also when the week just opens. Like, okay, this is the first day of the week. I want to check how the previous week closed. Okay, the closing price is very important for you to know how the markets will be moving in the current week. So today is Tuesday, and which is the second or the third day of the week, right? So we don't really need to go to the weekly time frame to do anything. So right now we are on the daily time frame. How do we find a setup? Now, it's risky. Crash 50 looks crazy because when you want to start your analysis, you don't just start your analysis. You need to start your analysis with try to understand, to interpret what you're seeing on the chart on the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, I cannot really tell the market direction. But what I can see is that the market did a breakout. First of all, let me explain. That's where I'm trying to create the story. I keep telling you guys, you must cultivate, you must make up a story that will guide your decision. All right. So my story is, we were in a downtrend. Yeah. In a downtrend, market created this low and lower high. And then wanted to come down. There's a failure swing here. All right. It's supposed to give us another swing low. But no, there's a failure swing right there. It didn't come below this level. And then market went up and broke this swing high. All right, so what does that mean? It means that maybe we are now in an uptrend, or we are still in a downtrend. Market is just ranging for the moment, all right? But then there's a level here where market got broken. Market broke. After breakout, there's always a pullback to the level it's got broken out, all right? So which is around this level, and there's a breakout where I'm expecting market to come back to this level to bounce off again and start going up if at all you want to be buying. Now, even if it's still a downtrend, because you cannot say this is a lower high or this is a higher, sorry, you cannot say this is a lower high or this is a lower low. It's still internal structure for me right now. I cannot rely on these two, this structure and this structure, because maybe the trend is not over, the swing is not over, this the actual previous swing, or this the actual higher lower high. All right, so but then I'm still seeing price coming back to this point because of how yesterday closed. Yesterday closed pretty weak. This is a weak candlestick on the daily. That daily, the green candlestick you're seeing there, this green candlestick you're seeing here is a weak candlestick because the way it closed is almost like 50% the entire body, like from the high to the low, the body of the candlestick is just like 50% of the wick, right? So which is a weak candlestick. So now what do? We need to find why the market started selling from there and where the market is going. All right, why did it start rejecting and start selling from there? We bring in our horizontal line and we place right there, or you can place here. Why do we place it there? We place it there because market reversed before around that price, which is here. Market reversed before around this price and reversed around this price. This was the reason this level reversed here. This structure was the reason this market reversed here. So this is a good level. This is a key level now on the charts. Right, there are some other things we need to look out for, but because of time, I might not have enough time to explain that for you guys. But if you want to know more about one or two reasons why I pick it on the daily time frame, and I pick this level on the daily time frame, and why the market reversed from here, you can join the academy to learn more. Trust me, once you pay for my academy, you will not look for any other platform or any other academy to pay for. In just like 1 month, you'll be good. Trust me, I'm not joking, I promise you. Right, so after identifying that key level, what's the next thing? So this is the key level that caused the rejection yesterday and the market closed weak. And what does that mean? It means that today's candle should be going down, maybe. And where is it going down to? We have this demand. Markets will want to tap into this level. So when it's too big, you can place it on the body. When the demand looks pretty big, you can place it on the body. So since market left this level, it has not tapped into this level on the daily, which I feel it will have to tap into this level on the daily time frame before the next move. Now, on the 4 hours time frame, we've gotten that on the 4 hours time frame. And what do we get on the daily time frame? On the daily time frame, we've gotten the key level. We've gotten why the rejection. We've gotten that the candlestick is weak. And we've gotten the level market is going to, because that's, we know where we are selling to, where's our TP1 and 2, and where's our final target. Now we'll be going down to the 4 hours time frame to see what we should do. Now on the 4 hours time frame, we want to understand the market structure. So on the 4 hours time frame, the market structure is actually bullish. Yeah, this current trend right now is bullish. This is the current trend I'm talking about. This one here. This is the current trend right now. So it's bullish. It's actually ascending, as you can see. So what does this mean? It means that if at all it's selling, we are selling from, let's say we were lucky enough to catch this price from here. We shouldn't want to sell for a very long time. Maybe just take our profit somewhere here, this level that I just picked on the daily. Okay, so because even if it's an uptrend and the daily still tells us that there's a key level, market does not just go up like that. Even if it's an uptrend, it will be creating waves, which is higher high, higher low, higher high. So it has given us a higher high. We'll be expecting the market to do what? A higher low. But it seems that we are we're countering the trend, but then we know the market will be giving us a higher high to come and give us a higher low. So we're taking advantage of that move that will be creating the higher low to make some profit. The market gets to the level it will give the higher low structure. You're following, right? Now, how do we get an entry? How do we get an entry? How do we get an entry? You see, when the market left this strong candlestick here, this strong candlestick right here, so this strong black candlestick right there, what does this strong candlestick tells? This strong candlestick lets us understand that we have sellers in the market right now. Now, when we had we had this strong buy, strong candlesticks, bullish candlesticks, what does it tell us? It tells us that we have more buyers around this price. The market started losing momentum around here, and which is the reason market dropped. And as you can see, market dropped and gave us a very strong sell right there. So the strong sell we're saying here shows that sellers are in at the moment. So, and the market gave us this bullish candlestick right here. And after the bullish candlestick, the market did not go back to that point. Not until it printed the second candlestick, the market now went back, which is this green candlestick that rejected into that level and rejected and started closing below. So that's a good sign that we should be selling. If we were on the line, if we were online when the market was moving, we would have short from this price. All right, we would have short from this very price. So that's it for VIX 50. And we need to go down again to the lower time frame to see if we can have an opportunity to make money today. It has gone far because if we enter now, the SL will be pretty long. The SL will be long. Now on the 4 hours, on the 1 hour time frame, you see the market started giving us lows. Market gave us higher high, higher low right there, a higher high and a lower low. Now pull back to this price, what we saw on the 4 hours time frame, and the market needs to drop. And you can see this very candlestick is very strong. It's a strong bearish candlestick, which shows that sellers are in. We are in charge. All right. So we're supposed to be selling crash 50 at the moment, but right now that level will be too risky. Why? Because the SL will be pretty long in case the market wants to start reversing, and this level can still be seen as a support kind of. So in situations like this, what do? If you are still very greedy and you want to make money, you risk very little. You could maybe risk your least lot size. Use the least lot size, right? So I can actually sell at this point, though it's not clean, it's ugly, but I can still sell at this point because of the previous 1 hour time frame that just closed. So that's how I find entry. I have so many reasons, more reasons, but due to time, I cannot explain everything bit by bit with clean explanation, but I've tried my very best to show you guys how I do my stuff. I hope somebody learned something from this. Video. I hope somebody learned something from this video, right? So that's it. And if at all I want to be patient enough to start selling, I might want to wait for market to get to this point for me to start selling all the way down again. All right. Or if I'm selling from this place, I might put my SL above this line. All right. My SL should be above this line. All right. And that's it. That's how we make money. But at this point, let me risk very little, 0.2. Maybe 5 positions. I have money. I'm a big boy. So I just opened some positions there on the crash 50. Let's see what we get, what's going to happen. And my SL will just go ahead and place my SL somewhere above the line that I just told you guys with $10. So I'll be risking like $50 from my $180. It's not a bad stuff at all. It's not a bad stuff at all. So I'm risking like $11. I have my reason why I'm placing it there. And if I'm risking $11, I should make 2 times of that at least. You see? So I'm making $22. That's it. That's how you do your analysis. At least 2 times of what you risk. So that if you win this one and lose another one, you can still stay profit, or 50-50, like no profit, no loss, right? So that's how I do my stuff, right? If you want to learn more about how to analyze the market as a pro, kindly chat me up, check the description to chat me up, and let's talk about it. There's a discount that is running right now, so you can benefit from this. And that'll be all for now, guys. Bye bye. So guys, like I said, we'll be winning this trade, the crash 50 that I gave earlier. I did the recording. You can see the result. This is the outcome of the analysis I did earlier, and made an entry. So we are in massive profits now, giving the signal to the VIP and even the free guys. So check the description box to join the free Telegram channel, so you'll be able to copy my signal whenever I drop them. Okay, that'll be all for now. Thank you for watching. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friend.